here, you weirdo. Like this big brown dragonfly. And it came up to me and it bit me. Hey, I'm Grace Vanderwaal, and this is how it went down for my song Clearly. I was in the studio with a producer slash writer who did a lot of my album. His name's Ito. And he told me that him and a few buddies were rewriting and adding on to this really famous chorus. I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. So he played it. I was like, oh my God, I know this song. And like, I ran out to my mom and I'm like, what's this song again? It was like, I can see clearly now the rain has gone. And she's like, oh yeah, that's Johnny Nash's song from the 70s. I was like, oh yeah, okay, I know that song now. So I ran back in. I was like, okay, I know that song. I'll try singing it, I'll test it out, but I can't promise that I want to keep it. So I started singing it. I'm like, these words are amazing. Oh my gosh, they are touching my soul so much. And we took some takes of it, and it was actually super cool. And like by the end, I'm like, of course I'm keeping this. Like, this is a masterpiece. Like, you're such a genius. I love the sound of choirs and like a lot of people on my songs, but that is so much work to actually get a real choir, and like it's so much time. So what we always do is it's actually super fun to make choirs and doubles and stuff in my songs. I'm very lucky that Ito's a man. So he does like 10 takes of himself over and over again and puts them all together, so it sounds like 10 different guys. And then I do like a million takes and like all these different voices, and like some I'll be standing like 10 feet away, like with the headphones plugged in, like all the way over there, like screaming like, whoa! Like doing like really weird voices, so that, because you know there's always like that one kind of bad person in the choir, like you gotta mix that in. Funny story, in the music video, everyone came, it was really fun, you know, we ate sandwiches or whatever, and then like I walked downstairs, we play the song out in a speaker, and most of the time I just lip sync, and so you walk down and all you saw were all these little like, all these butts bouncing in these choirs, like in such an awkward, like kind of like quiet sing-along voice, and just like 10 of those little booties. It was so funny. Yeah, and that's basically how it went down. All the pain in my sorrow.
And that's basically how it went down. Is that not hilarious? 10 little booties. If you listen to the original recording, the music video, you can kind of hear those. If you listen to it with good headphones, you can actually hear the voices in the background being kind of bad. It's pretty cool. Anyways, so we're on the final stage of Grace Vanderwaal. So as always, I want to welcome all my fellow Vanderwaals, as well as any guests, especially those who might be discovering Grace for the first time. If that is you, welcome aboard. Welcome to the final episode of LoveLoud. We made it. We made it through LoveLoud. This is Clearly, and this is one of my favorite performances of Clearly. It's one of those songs that I've said before that they should have brought it down an octave, but Grace is not one of those people to give up on something like that. So she pushed forward and triumphed overall with her vocals on that song, and I respect her more for that than giving in and dropping the key down a little bit, because she could have sang it better in a lower key. But she stuck with it. Got to give her that. She stuck with it, and what it came of it, she just nailed it so many times after she Went through a long period of time where she was trying to perfect it, and then she perfected it, and here we are. So, anyways, Grace Vanderwaal, clearly. But before we go, today and tomorrow, like, comment, and please share. Show her some love. Beautiful song, very, very beautiful song. So listen to it also if you haven't ever heard it. That being said, LoveLoud, Grace Vanderwaal, clearly. Let's just go right on ahead and jump into it because I am ready to hear this one. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Who was alive in the 70s? Any of you? Any of you? Okay. Well, even if you weren't, do you know the... Hi. Do you know the Johnny Nash song, I Can See Clear? Exactly. Well, me and my friend Ito, who's a producer and produced a lot of my music, I love him very much, he's super talented. We're rewriting some words, but keeping the iconic chorus that everyone knows. And I sang it, I ended up really liking it, so I released it as my newest single, and I thought I'd finish my set off with it. It's called Clearly. I'm gonna stay here now. I'm gonna stay here now. Close the curtains, cut the lights. Match the darkness in my mind. It's gonna take me down. It's gonna take me all the roads I've been before. Same mistakes always got me shaking. And all the signs I once ignored in my denial, I didn't want to face them. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I accept all things that I cannot change. Gone are the dark clouds, the dawn has come. And it's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. There's a world outside my door. I force my feet down to the floor. I'm gonna make it out. I'm gonna make it out. Take a breath and say a prayer. Find the strength in my despair. It's not gonna take me down. It's not gonna take me. All the roads I've been before. Same mistakes always got me shaking. All the signs I once ignored in my denial, I didn't want to face them. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I accept all things that I cannot change. Gone are the dark clouds. Thank you so much. Thank you, Imagine Dragons and LoveLoud. Thank you so much. This has been so much fun. Before I leave, will you please give a round of applause to my band? Melissa Dougherty on the guitar, Ben Masters on the drums, and Dylan Meek on the piano. Thank you so much for listening to me.
Please give it up for Grace Vanderwaal. She was amazing. Singing through a bee sting, a broken strap. She was so good. She was adorable backstage. Smiled at me, very kind. One more time for Grace.
All right. Grace Vanderwaal, clearly, man. You forget the girl is 14 years old. If you were not listening to, if you're not watching it, you'd forget completely. That girl, man, that voice, that tone, her performance, her everything about that girl just screams talented. And what a great way to close any show with that song. I mean, I always forget how good that song is, and the only reason why is because I don't listen to it for a little bit, and then I hear it, and I get chills every time I listen to it because it's such a great song. Man, this girl, I swear, it's just not fair, man. Where's my talent? I'm telling you, I gotta find my talent somewhere. She is straight up just amazing, and that song is amazing, and Grace Vanderwaal, man. How can you find anybody better than that? I don't think you can. I really don't think you can. But, no, you can't. I've wandered this musical world for 40 years and I've never found anything like it. And yeah, there's some good ones out there too. I won't lie. There are some good singers out there, and I'm not like I don't find myself being drawn to them, but there are good singers out there. There are good young artists out there, good female singers out there. But just for some reason, none of them have what she has. None of them have the tone she has. Nobody has the talent she has. Nobody has the. I mean, this girl just literally can do anything she wants, and it's kind of scary, but not at the same time. You know what I mean? But we just, if you're a fan of her, then you understand. If you're like a really big fan of hers, and you understand exactly where I come from when I talk about this girl, because um, there's just nobody like her, man. There's just nobody out there that can possibly come close to touching this girl's talent, and it's just crazy. Um, yeah. So she owned that stage too, man. She owned it, owned it, owned it. And I love the way she introduces that song. Who was live in the 70s? And, I mean, like, you're talking early 70s there, girl. Um, but, anyways, Love Loud. We have finally completed it with the final song, the final piece of music in the concert series with Clearly, and what an amazing end to an amazing concert that was. Like I said in the last video, I want to find the best copy of the Bean Runner that I can possibly find, so that we can enjoy the Bean Runner. So that said, I want to make sure I get the best copy. Bean Runner's next, and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to do that in one clean shot. It's going to be one video. I don't know how long it'll be, but the majority of people, actually everyone that's said anything about it, said do it in one shot. So I'm going to do it in one shot. I'm here to give you guys what you want, as well as get what I want, as well as push Grace. So not push her down or anything, push her, down. Anyways, I think that's going to conclude this episode. Today and tomorrow. Go check it out. Like it, comment, share it, show the girl some love. Love Loud. This is a great series. Signing off. We'll see you in the next video.